to be like this. It got to be like this. So this is what the explanation, I mean the, explanations or the identifications that ignorant gives to the phenomena. And so the ignorant understands that entire phenomena are permanent as they are, entire phenomena are existing as they are, appears to be. So that's the kind of thing that the ignorant gives you the sign or the indication. So we as a person who is very influenced by the ignorant follows this indication directly without any second thought. And that's where we driven by the ignorant, and so that's the point where we sometimes driven by, even you, if you like, you can say driven by the phenomena, driven by the everything in the world. It's just you become the slave of the phenomena. Like for example, like money-wise, for example, we need money. For sure, we need money. We need fund. We need how do you say? We need family. We need we need some security, like to live on and to sort of survive in this world. Yes, for sure. But we don't want us to be the slave of the money or the fortunes. We don't want anybody to to be boss upon you. We want to be free, but we don't know how to be free. We always want to be free, but we do not know how to be free. So therefore, we are always like we always get how do you say? We're always controlled by the by the things around you. For example, your properties. For example, you have a very nice properties, like a building or a house or land or maybe a family or money or whatever. All of these things are getting how do you say? Things are there to control you. I mean, the one way or another. Anyway, I wouldn't say that they are necessarily controlling you, but the one way or another, you will know that they are controlling you. You're losing your control. For example, specifically, if you like, if you say money, you are the money, instead of giving you freedom, I think the money will make you work more. I think so. I don't know. I never had that much of money, but I think that's the kind of way it works. I think, and the less money you have, the less thing you have to do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that is also good or not good, but anyway, that sort of things. What I'm saying is that that you should not be. You should not let yourself be controlled by something else. Not only money, but anything in this world. This is the main purpose of the practice of spirituality or whatever. Main purpose of living in this world, main purpose of life is freedom, actually. We're not talking about spirituality or materialism, or we're not talking about Buddhism or Hinduism or anything else. No, don't talk about anything. Just talk about the freedom. Just talk about the life. The purpose of life is to be free, to be to be totally free, and we all want to have a freedom of whatever we wanted to do. And that's it. We have to really have a freedom, the total freedom. And how to get this freedom? That's a big issue, The total freedom is the one that, you know, I mean, it's only can be obtained, how do you say, after realizing the ego and the effect of ego. And then after realizing the ego and the effect of ego, then you will know that these things are not existing as they are. The phenomena around you, and including yourself. This is what the Nagarjuna and all the great masters, they pointed out very nicely. You know, the self, and then the others, the emptiness of the self, and the others, the phenomena around you. So these two major issues of the emptinesses refers to these phenomena, to these system that we are really referring to, the things around you, and including yourself. So that's the thing that makes us feel. I mean, that kind of understanding, like an emptiness. But I don't like to use the words emptiness, because it has been used for ages, for generations, that words. But we don't seem to be understanding about it. We don't seem to be understanding that what is emptiness, you know. And now, on top of that, the many people, they get misunderstanding about the emptiness. Emptiness become like a I mean, maybe it's leading. There's a risk to lead you to sort of a nihilism or something like that. It is not like that, not nihilism, that we are referring to when we talk about the emptiness. When we talk about the emptiness, it means that it's not existing as it appears to be, but it's existing something. There is a something else. That is, of course, that is something that we were referring to when we say beyond imagination. But it's you know, this is the thing that we have to have a sort of like this is the way you release yourself a little bit. You like loosen yourself a little bit, like like we are very much uptight right now, due to our ego and due to our ignorance. Very uptight, very uptight. Looking at any things around you, you feel uptight, more uptight and more uptight, more uptight. Looking at anything, you know, your own properties, others' properties, and the good things and bad things, or the negative and positive, everything become. It makes you more egoistic, you know. And of course, the good things, like the good properties, like positive properties, like you have a good name, or you have a good respect, like you have a good houses or good car, or you have a good family. Or of course, these positive things makes you more arrogant, more sort of like a more boosted, you know. Boosted means boosted your ego, of course. But then the bad things also will make you feel. How do you say? Make you feel more identical. You know, more identical. You know, you say, oh yeah, this is very bad. This is very bad. That is very bad. And again, you know, you feel that again gives you feeling of yourself being special against the bad thing. Like, oh, he's a very bad person, but compared to him, I am very good. You know. So therefore, again, you get more boosted. So you know. Whatever you perceive in this world supports your ego, supports your sort of supports you being this thing, pride and you know, selfish. And what I'm trying to say is that, you know, this is basically a creation of of misunderstanding.